You bought a beautiful potted lemon tree, dreaming of fresh, homegrown harvests. But instead of branches heavy with juicy yellow lemons, your tree is completely frozen in time. Maybe it's totally stunted, refusing to push out a single new leaf or white blossom for months. Or even worse, it finally flowers, but right as those tiny green baby lemons start to form, they suddenly turn pale, shrivel up, and drop right onto your floor. Why is your citrus tree struggling so hard? Let's understand this by looking into the natural native habitat of the lemon tree. These trees originate from the sun-drenched rocky hillsides of the Mediterranean and subtropical Asia. In the wild, they thrive in intense, blazing, full-day sunlight, surrounded by warm, semi-arid breezes and temperatures that rarely drop below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. When you trap a Mediterranean tree in a dim house with heavy, wet soil, it panics and drops its fruit. The absolute secret to getting those lemons is to replicate these exact rocky, sun-baked, wild conditions right inside your pot. Now let's look into another most important reason why your citrus tree is not producing fruits. If you grew your lemon tree from a seed, you might be waiting forever, because seed-grown trees often never produce fruit or produce it very late. Always start with a grafted tree. Well, to get lemons, we have to replicate that orchard. First, the space in the soil. Your container needs to be a minimum of 14 inches in diameter and depth. Standard potting mix or potting soil suffocates citrus trees. You need a chunky, fast-draining mix. To force those blooms, mix in a handful of steamed bone meal or organic rock phosphate powder. These provide the slow-release phosphorus your plant desperately needs to induce heavy flowering. You can check my detailed episodes on these from links in the description below. Second, the light and food. Citrus demands blazing sunlight. They're also heavy feeders, especially during the flowering stage. If your leaves are pale or have patchy yellowing, your tree is starving for trace elements like magnesium. Fix this fast by spraying the underside of the leaves with a mix of 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt per liter of water every 15 days. You can check my related videos on the links in the description below. Third, the pollination secret. For outdoors, you must stop spraying chemical pesticides that drive away the bees and butterflies that do the pollinating job. Indoors, you have to be the bee. Take a soft paintbrush and gently tickle the center of every single flower to spread the pollen, or those baby lemons will just drop off. That's manual hand pollination. Recreate the intense light, feed in the right trace elements and physically pollinate those blooms, and watch as those bare, stubborn branches explode with clusters of sweet-smelling blossoms. Soon, those tiny green nodes will lock in, swelling day by day into heavy, vibrant yellow lemons, finally giving you the harvest you deserve. So, the take-home message from this episode is stop treating your lemon tree like a delicate indoor houseplant. If you want branches heavy with fruit, you must recreate its sun-baked, rocky Mediterranean home right inside your pot. For more science-backed gardening secrets, make sure you subscribe to Garden Tips to join our community of 1.2 million gardeners and click the next video on the screen to rescue the rest of your indoor jungle.